Well, hello everyone, Chris here, and welcome to my new review video. Alright guys, I got something amazing here today, and this is something that I actually wanted for a very long time now, and it's something that I fell in love with even since I was a kid, and since I played Splinter Cell for the first time, or Call of Duty, and now at the age of 25, I'm finally able to afford myself one of these, which is NVG50 digital monocular. Alright, so this is not really real night vision monocular because this is a digital one. The analog one is way better and way more expensive. The analog one costs a few thousand euros, which is just too much money for me to give, honestly, and for what I'm gonna use it. I purchased this for Airsoft, and it's still very good. I heard great things about it, and it proved to be the truth. This is the best digital monocular on the market. Like, there is few more that are better than this one, but NVG50 or NVG30, there is also NVG30. Those are best digital monoculars that you can purchase. One of the best, definitely, guys. If you buy one of these, you're not gonna regret it, trust me. So, yeah, this is the monocular here on the helmet, actually. I'm gonna actually take it off completely. So here it is. This is what it looks like. So this one came from the China. It's Nighthawk. You can get these also on Goodnight Gear if you are from America. They don't ship outside the America. So I had to purchase this one from the China, but it's basically the exact same electronical components inside. Everything is the same, just like the producer is different, but they have the same license for producing the same thing. Like it's the same thing. Anyway, we're gonna check that out later. This is the box. This is what you're gonna find inside the box when you purchase your NVG50. So NVG50 was upgrade to NVG30. It has better resolution. It has 2K resolution. Display is still 1080p, but like resolution is 2K. It has 40 frames per second, and some things were improved. But yeah, you got 4 different color modes. You got color, black and white, fluorescent green, and white phosphorus. High visibility in darkness. You can see up to 600 meters with this thing. It is IPX7 waterproof, so if it rains, it should be alright. However, if you drop it in the water completely, yeah, I don't think that would be really good. I don't think it's that waterproof. 4 picture modes, I already mentioned that. It has 940 nanometer IR light that you use only if you have to. So, like I said, pixel resolution is 2K, field of view is 45 degrees, and it has digital magnification 1 to 4 times. Sensor type, ultra low illumination. It has very, very good sensor. CMOS 0.001 lux. So, yeah. Let's open the box and see what we're gonna find inside. Now, this is not originally how it's packed because I already opened it and all that. Inside of this, you're gonna find the NVG. Now, here I just keep cloth, and some stuff. This is the charger, you attach the charging port here, USB cable goes here. That also comes with a package. And that's how you charge your NVG. You put the battery on charger and charge them. You get a cloth for wiping it. You know, and that's it for now. So let's leave that aside. Next thing. You get this. This is a rail for mounting on the weapon, on your rifle. So you can put this on your airsoft weapon, or a real one, I don't know. And you can put the NVG on the rail and you can use it as a scope, which is really cool. It's metal, so that's very nice. Those are some screws. Be careful not to lose any of them. You got more screws here, which are for this here. Looks like I teared the bag a bit at the back. Doesn't matter. So, next thing is a USB Type-C charger. Those are this is the manual. Yeah, using Hawk. That's the company name. And that's a sticker, actually, at the back. Helmet mounted night vision 50. This is a thank you for your order card. Thanks for purchase. This is a charger for batteries. You can charge smaller and bigger batteries. It can charge 1.20 volt NIM, 3.7 volt Li-ion, 320 Li-Fi, 385 Li-ion. And you can charge it at 0.5 amperes and 1 ampere. And this is another charging cable that goes in here. Oops, wrong side. Right, like that. And then you just plug it into a charger. You can use a phone charger. And then you put a NVG battery here, and that's it. However, you can charge only one battery at a time with this charger. Now, I'm not sure, can you charge it directly to the night vision? I haven't tried that out yet. Here, what do I got here? I forgot. Oh yeah, here are also some additional like caps for like a little additional cap for mounting if you have that L. Harris night vision mount for your goggles. Then it uses this mount, so you put this at the bottom of your NVG and then it goes on the helmet. There's more mounting options, more of these for the rail and stuff. Those are the things, honestly, I will never use, but you never know when I might need them. Alright. And that's it. That's all the box contains. Let's just put all this nicely back together where it belongs. Come on, there you go. I love to keep these screws and all that in one place, so I know where it is in case I lose any or need them. So these screws, these little ones, are the same that are mounted on the night vision already, so I can use them as a spare ones. This is the manual. I won't bother really reading all that because I will go through all the settings and everything with you and explain you what's for what. Lens is 20 millimeters. FOV is 40 degrees. I don't know why it says 45. It's probably 45 when you put the wide angle lens mod, so you can also buy that for this night vision, which I could consider buying. But yeah, that's it. Alright, let's pack these things back carefully. I was. Alright. Let's leave it aside. And let's actually now take a look at the night vision itself. Once again, this is how it looks like. This mount, like this arm for this bracket, yeah, mounting bracket, is metal. It goes on the helmet. It's like the standard mounting system, you know. Press it here and it's gonna fit on any helmet with this type of hole, right? So you just simply press it again and that's it. And I really like how it's metal. So that's a big plus. It's not gonna break or anything, it's not plastic. Alright, let's take the lens cap off. This here, you can rotate. That's a diopter. That's how you adjust the dioptry for the NVG. Back here, you also have this wheel that you can rotate. That's a focus lens, you know. That's how you focus the numbers and, you know, things you see on the screen. And if you unscrew this down here, come on, this is where the batteries are. Those are rechargeable lithium batteries, 2 of them. Minus pole goes inside, so it always says plus and minus. Minus always goes that way, so this kinda the thing with the white outline should always be looking back like this. Then you just close it, screw this back. This screw is also metal. The door is polymer, like this battery door. Alright. Screw that back in tightly so it holds. Okay. This here, this little cap, it's a bit hard to open actually. Come on. There you go. This here is little cable port. That is for the external battery pack that you can attach at the back of your helmet. So it has another wire that connects to the battery pack, and that extends the life of the NVG. It works with the back battery that goes at the back of the helmet, and this can be purchased separately, just like the wide lens mod. When you put a wide lens mod on the NVG 50, you get a wider field of view, and that lens is like, I think it's that big. When you mount it, you know, it just expands the FOV, which is something highly appreciated. Then, if you open this too, it's this here, this little cap. It's also silicone. It says SD and USB. So this is where you're gonna find the USB-C port and SD card that I will try to pull out if I could. Come on, maybe with this. It's a bit hard to pull out. Yeah, no way I'm pulling that out with my fingers. I need nails and I'm not a girl, so basically you got 32 gigabyte SD card that comes with the NVG already, and you can record with it. So that is pretty cool. This NVG has a recording option. Then you got 3 buttons here. One with the zoom. That one you use to use digital zoom, and that one you use to scroll through the menu and open the settings menu. IR, also used for scrolling through menu and turning the IR light on and off and adjusting its level. And then power on button, obviously for powering on and off, and also used for confirming in the menu. So yeah, let's power the NVG on right now. Actually, I will go and turn the lights off. Alright, all the lights are off in the room. I only got a bit of sunlight coming through the window, and that's it. So now I'm gonna turn the NVG 50 on with LCD brightness set to max, just to show you how easily you can be spotted in the dark if you don't have that thing folded over your eye while the brightness is set to max. So yeah, this thing glows a lot. So here you go, it's turning on and it's on. So there you go. You see, that is very visible in darkness. Latency on this thing is very low. So this is what you see when you look through it. Now this camera is not the best for that, so yeah, you can't see shit, never mind. I will put the footage in the video later and explain you what was I recording, but right now I will try to go through the settings menu if possible. Alright guys, this part of the video I have to record with my phone because my DJI Osmo Action 4 is an action camera and it doesn't have a focus, so it can't focus on the screen inside the NVG, so you won't be able to see what I'm explaining you, but don't worry, Chris has solution for everything, and let's get started. Okay, so when you put the NVG over your eye, this is what you're gonna see depending by the color mode you selected. There is 4 different color modes like I've said, and currently this is white phosphor, so you can go to black and white, color, green phosphor, and again white phosphor. White phosphor is what I like the most, so I keep it that way. At the top of your screen is a compass that is pretty precise. You know, it sometimes maybe lies a few degrees, but nothing too bad, it's pretty precise. At the bottom of your screen you can see the battery status and how long the NVG has been working with the current battery. Once you charge the batteries and put them in the NVG, the timer will start. On the right side is the frame rate that the NVG is set to. So yeah, currently I have 1 bar left. Hopefully NVG doesn't turn off while recording this. But yeah, now when you press and hold the zoom button, you're gonna open this menu. So this menu is where you set up everything. The first option is UI 180, and if you press the power button you're gonna enter that option, and if you press it again you're gonna confirm it, which will flip the picture for 180 degrees. It's gonna go upside down. That's something you want to use when you're switching between the scope mode and NVG mode on your helmet, depending are you using the NVG as a scope or normally as a helmet night vision. To exit this or any other option, you just press and hold the zoom button again. And now you scroll with the IR button. IR button is for down and the zoom button is for up. That's how you scroll through the menu. Again, power button is for confirming, We have icon option. You can enable or disable that. That just disables these icons for battery and stuff on the screen. I always keep that enabled, so I won't touch that either. Color, again, those are just the color modes. Like I said, I'm using white phosphor, so won't use touch that either. Then color modes, again, those are 4 different color modes. I'm using white phosphor right now, but you can change that easily by just pressing the IR button. So I won't touch that either. Let's scroll to loop recording. Here you can select the loop recording from 1 to, I think it's 10 minutes. Yep, I keep that off because I don't need that. It records the loop for the last, I think that just records last 10 minutes or something like that, depending how long you set it, on which setting you set it. Not really sure what that does, but yeah. Let's scroll down to playback. That's where you see if there is any videos that you recorded. There is none, because I didn't record anything. Oops, wrong button. I'll just scroll down. So that's like the video gallery. That's how you access your video gallery. Crosshair, you can enable that. And now you have the crosshair at the center of the screen, which is for when you use it as a scope, which is something I don't use, so I'll keep that off. IR light auto, you can enable or disable that. That's for automatic IR light. NVG will automatically recognize when you need IR light and when you don't. I'll talk about that later. I keep that off, I don't need that. Picture in picture, I honestly don't know what that does. I try to enable it or disable it. It doesn't change anything, so I don't know. I should check the manual what that does. LCD brightness, that's where you set the LCD brightness. You can set it on automatic, level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trust me, 5 will stab your eyes out at night, so I don't know why I even keep that on 5, but okay, probably because I'm recording the video. Date and time, that's where you can set it up. I already tried that, but it always resets, so that's weird. I don't know what's going on with that. Date and time, auto power off. You can set your NVG to power off after 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Of course, I don't need that, so I keep that off. Oof, my camera defocused. There you go, please go back to focus, camera. Can we, please? All right. So, language, obviously you want to keep English, but you got Francis, which is French, I guess. Espanol, which is Spanish. Portuguese, Dutch, which is German, Italian. And you got Japanese, Russian, and Chinese. I keep it, obviously, in English, because that's the only language I understand of these. FPS, that's where you can choose between 30 and 40 FPS, keep it on 40. The more FPS, the smoother picture is going to be for your eye. Gyroscope, that you can calibrate, that's for when compass is messed up, so you calibrate, put it on a flat surface and just calibrate the NVG. It's gonna align the compass. Format, that's for formatting the SD card. You just press OK and it's gonna format the SD card. Default settings, that's where you bring it back to default settings, which I'm not gonna do, and then version, it says NVG50, and that's it. That's the entire menu. It is super simple, and yeah, let me show you now how this NVG behaves outside, which is the most interesting part of the video. So here goes the outdoor test compared with my phone, Xiaomi 13 Note Pro. Alright guys, here I'm outside testing the NVG50 with all the same settings you just seen and no IR lighting at all. Also, volume is from microphone that's on NVG, and I had to lower the volume while editing because microphone is just very sensitive. As you can see, NVG50 does amazing job without IR light. So you don't need IR light at all, as long as you have at least a little bit of light somewhere in the distance, moonlight or something. You won't be needing IR light at all, and you will be able to see everything perfectly. Here you can, for example, see the huge difference in FOV between my Xiaomi Redmi Note 13 Pro and NVG50, but that's completely normal, and that's how night visions just are. Also, the more light you got, the less video noise you got on NVG, which is again something completely normal, and it's just how it is on analogs as well. Here are all the different color modes outside. So I decided to go to this part that is almost pitch black and has no light at all, and here I had to use my IR illuminator, so I decided to turn it to first level, which is minimum IR light, and those were the results. Here I did a test on open field with IR light on all three levels to see how far it reaches, and honestly it doesn't really reach far, so IR light is going to be useful only for close quarters. And in case you don't know what IR stands for, it stands for infrared, which means that that light cannot be seen with naked eye, and it can be seen only with other night vision goggle devices, so be careful when using IR light. Whoever has either digital or analog night vision, he will be able to see you like you're holding a flashlight. Here I did a test with no IR light in almost pitch black with very little environmental light, and the results were impressively good. And as final test, I did a full sprint with NVG over my eye to check the shakiness, and honestly, it's not that bad at all. Alright guys, that's it for my NVG50 review. This is such a useful device to have. It is so cool, and this is definitely going to be advantage in airsoft for me, I think. That is yet to determine. But overall, I am super impressed by the results of what a digital 600 euro night vision monocular can do. You have this guy on YouTube, his channel is called Urban Survivor. Check him out. He talked a lot about these NVGs, and he compared them to a real analog PVS 14. Check that video out, and you'll stay shocked. I promise you. I was shocked when I watched that video. He compared these goggles to a bunch of other night vision monoculars, and it's just crazy what a 600 euro digital monocular can do. So whoever made them did a hell of a good job for that price. So definitely the best entry point budget night vision device on the market, period. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, then go ahead and leave a like, share, comment, or subscribe if you want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. It's totally okay. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Links are down below in the description. Check them out anytime if you want to. Again, if you don't want to, you don't have to. It's totally okay. I love you. I appreciate everything you've done for me and my channel so far. You guys are amazing. I'll definitely see you in the next videos, and Bravo 6 going dark.